Hey guys, this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Just go directly to your
Answer a series of questions. Do it.
You're stuck in traffic after a concert and the guy just has your friends argue urgent parents uncomfortable. Do you get out, pull the guy out of the car, and put him in the hospital? Talk to your friends. You don't need that. It's just one. A vampire hunter is chasing into a crowd of mortals. Do you reveal your super presence and blinding everyone? Do you fade in the set? Use your ability to read mortals' minds, stay away from the thing. 3.
Very important.
You were mugged. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take measures to make sure it doesn't happen again. You weren't defenseless. Do you sign up for martial arts? Start carrying a knife? Buy a gun. Buy a gun. As you're walking home late last night, your footsteps glance back and someone's following you. Do you confront, duck behind, and lose them? Just turn around, confront. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night. What do you watch? Fist, Sword of the Bushies, or Sergeant Murderstein 3. Cop doesn't play by the rules.
Really, we doing this?
I mean, you wanted me to.
No, I meant with that voice the whole time throughout this.
Just, I don't know. You hear a noise and decide to investigate. You grab the metal bat or the gun. The gun I bought.
The gun you bought?
Yeah. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you got by so far.
Why?
Why? You stay out of sight and the world doesn't even know you're there because I keep it a secret. That one.
It's a Tremere class.
Oh, okay. Okay. Your vampires have been determined in your character sheet. Okay. Oh.
Do not show help text. I can help.
That's okay.
It should be kind of obvious. Do you want to be a Tremere though?
No.
You can change your. You can go up. This one.
This one. This.
I think is that a tab? Yeah. These are all the classes.
Okay.
Yes.
History. Cover party of clown. A nutty weatherman. Completely completely batshit.
What does it say? Those do something to you, by the way.
The effects of your dementation are greater and last longer. It's difficult to wrap your brain with this. Is that good? I kind of want to be completely batshit.
I mean, the class is already kind of like that. If you want, fine. I mean, some do. Like, it tells you what it does.
Self the priority. Is that?
I mean, I clicked none. I think this was added in a patch.
Okay.
A fan-made patch.
Whatever. So how do I do?
Okay, so like up here you have 0 stats. Like you can put stats where you want them. Like you start out. No wait, you have 3. You can put 3 into any of these. I think. No wait, you have 0. You have to take some off then.
Oh.
If you want to add any more.
No, that's fine the way it is. Fuck it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What,
is that not good?
Like, right here it says you have 2 points to put into that.
Into this?
No, wait, no. Okay, never mind. I understand this now. Like, here you have 1 point you can put in any of the social ones, and 2 to any of the mental ones. That's what that means. I got this. And also, raising certain things increases these.
Yeah.
And, like, I would recommend something like anything that does lock picking up, or, like, hacking is useful.
Defense and hacking, okay, wits.
Did you get, is intelligence lock picking?
What? No. It's research and
I thought it was.
No, I did perception, which is...
Oh, I could have swore it was.
No, none of those. Brawl, intimidation.
Yeah, brawl is like fists, and dodge is defense. So, I would recommend. Well, does brawl get melee up too? No, I wouldn't recommend brawl at all. I mean, unless you want to go hand to hand.
Pick one for me then. I don't know.
Dodge.
That's what I had. Okay. Melee, lockpicking, he said, right? So security.
Yeah.
Firearms and security. I will do computers.
Although, I will say...
Yeah?
Melee is just as overpowered as firearms in this game.
Okay.
So, yeah. And melee are free. Like, melee weapons. Like, when you get them.
Alright. Adds 1 point to wits and perceptions. Unique legacy determines
I recommend Obfuscate, which is basically turn invisible and snap everyone's necks.
Okay.
The ability.
Accept?
Yes.
Accept.
Okay, so that was probably like 10 minutes worth of character creation.
Okay.
And random gibberish from you reading stuff.
Like how I read?
Yeah. So this takes place in Santa Monica.
Okay.
This opening is never referenced ever again.
Okay.
You were just embraced. And then kidnapped.
Okay.
Embracing is a fancy term, as is becoming a vampire.
Okay. I guess he was a druggie.
I guess. It's never referenced ever again. It's whoever you want to be. Though he looks like a druggie.
Yeah.
Or something. But look at that hairstyle, it's so weird.
Yeah.
They're probably like the ugliest, one of the ugliest classes. No Scratch is worse.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Good evening.
Makes sense.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
That's a big sword.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. That just happened.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
You know, this opening makes a lot more sense now that I've played the game. I'm just saying. Because I know all these
If
characters
Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
So he let me live?
Yes.
Why?
It was like an exception. Because normally, if a vampire embraces just a random human, they usually don't know their place as a vampire, like what they should do, that they should hold it a secret and let nobody know, and like
Your sire,
not to break the rules of the
my
Camarilla.
apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Okay, so that is the opening.
Okay.
So how was it?
Oh, it's alright. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. But
let's look around. It's all third and I'd rather third person, to be honest. Okay.
I mean, it's meant for first. Well, it's meant for both, but
what a scene, man! Woo-wee! Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that?
No surprise.
Look, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Yeah, there is a lot of talking in this game, as much as there isn't.
The Reign of Ages plots again to wash away Revelation.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
There's
man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide, and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I understand the play they gave.
All right.
Yes.
Why don't we, step out back here? Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
It's like, what beverage do you babble?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. All right. You go down there, casual, right? You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Carry this, Chris.
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
So the right side is your bloodline, and you can't use your magic powers without it. By magic powers, I mean
Feeding on humans feels to approach and feed with F. It's important that you're alone. Once you feed, you'll see this bar is red. So blood pool, you should fast stop before entering and killing. Press to stop. Okay.
Yep. Just make sure nobody ever sees you. Cause no, I know you can't right now. But like normally, if you do, like they'll call the police after you, and you like lose humanity. Like, the only way you can lose this game is either, other than losing, like, all your health, is if you lose, like, well, if you lose all your humanity, like, you start to
yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there. All right, You got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain. Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club. Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it? Okay, now.
Depends.
What the fuck is this?
Oh,
You
okay.
get inside here and head upstairs.
Why do I need to press 1 to
Meet
do
up.
that?
Let's see what the look is.
E isn't used? Hold on, what?
That's not a door you can open up. Like,
No.
it's behind you.
Okay.
Not there.
Limited mouse room. This?
No. The room, the other door.
Like, punch things. So.
Yeah, I think. Maybe it is the door you just tried to get into. Oh, okay. You should go Z. Just go into first person. And you can move the keyboards farther apart if you want. Like, I am staying closer to this side, so you can...
That.
You already lost. No, this happens to me. It's like, I think it's a glitch or something. Well, this game is notoriously for being glitchy, but this fan patch, like, patched most everything. Go through the door you try to get into again, and then just press E. It's that door or the one right behind you.
Okay.
Okay. You couldn't open it until you got the prompt for it.
That's dumb.
Yeah. It's probably one of those glitch things.
What? Okay. Hello? Sir?
You can get on the car.
Sir? Hello?
Hey, this isn't a platform, you know. No.
Is that your feats or combinations of feat scores, influence, special defeat, investigation, let's see.
So basically,
It's a lockpick, okay.
feats are like your skills. Like how there's a
Come
lockpicking
down
ability.
here.
Yep.
Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. The
You can left
Sabat,
click to
they're, Christ, I was hoping to
Left
spare
click
you this
also
shit
shows
to
this.
later. The Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright? The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince. No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with. Shh. Heads up. Back away.
So the guy with the big sword,
Yeah?
this is what he does. Other than kill things with a giant sword.
Oh, he summons wolves.
Yeah, he does a lot of things. He also has like a giant minigun, I believe.
No. Then he just disintegrates them.
Yes. And he's one of the strongest vampires in this game.
Dumb, frenzied Sabat bastards.
Like evil.
Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Yeah, so this tutorial is probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes long, maybe 15. Yeah, basically you just press E on a door. That's literally all you do. Lockpick thing. switch.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you? Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect. It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning. Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you. That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla, the assholes that put your sire to death, that's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions. All right, now don't worry, because I know the area.
My mind's
You know what?
heavy.
I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings. You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
What? Oh, combat anything
That's
goes.
important, actually. So yeah, respect the masquerade.
Okay.
Basically, it's like you can't kill or something. You can't kill or anything in the masquerade areas, but in combat situations you can. Actually, I like how they did hacking in this game. It's kind of like killing things. So, yeah.
I wish I could.
Totally gotta do DOS prompts. That's why it's awesome.
Safe.
Yeah, you gotta use hacking. Yeah, you gotta hack. That's exactly how it's done. No. That's not it. That is not the factor. Yes.
Wait.
No. Do you do hacking already?
So what is it?
Control C.
Is it Control C?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Yes. Copying is the equivalent to putting in a password. Hacking. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Unlock.
Yeah. Save doors online, and then escape. Okay. And then you press C. Okay. The safe
Robes of the Reaper.
Save.
Did I see it?
Oh, and you hear the voice that just talked?
Yeah.
That's because you have multiple personalities.
Oh, yeah, it's E. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Deus Ex. Well, kind of. Well, that's a bad example, but
There we go. Now take
It's not
that key
exactly
card and
this,
head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
so
That's an inventory.
yeah. There hasn't been much talking in this video. It's like long cutscenes. Although, yeah, this I wonder what vampire he is.
You've been wounded. What?
He got wounded in a cutscene. Yeah, so basically aggravated damage is like fire damage and stuff like
No,
that.
it's like...
Fucking waste of unlight.
Okay.
And the only way-
Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do. Well, When it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree, that's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff. Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you. The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences. I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact. The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line. All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Okay, so I think we're definitely about halfway. Or over halfway.
Yeah.
Through the tutorial. Yeah. I'm just saying to you, because if you're curious. Because tutorial is kind of boring.
A little bit, yeah. Okay.
I mean, some of it is, some of the stuff you need to know. Like, but the stuff that you need to know is like
not quite as good.
Near
The
end
you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding?
Yeah.
You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Well, give it a try.
Oh yeah, eating rats. No, that's terrible. It's gross.
So where's this rat?
Down
That's
on.
right here.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Rats are useful sometimes. Like once.
Rats.
Tastes like chicken.
Alright, so where's humanity at?
If you press C, it might not be C. Okay, it is C.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's your humanity. If it goes down, it makes you frenzy more, so you like go on a psychotic rampage more often.
Oh, nice.
Like in combat. I'm not exactly sure. Mine was always full.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Pests.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you. All right, go.
Now you see me, then you don't.
Sneaking, control. What?
It's fine. You don't have to sneak very much. Well, it depends.
Where are we going? Oh.
Yeah. You know that one ability you got called Obfuscate?
Yeah.
It makes you turn completely invisible, and if you upgrade it to almost the maximum, you can like walk around normal speed and be invisible. Nobody can hear you.
What? I got detected. How did I get detected?
Yeah, there's a guy on the other side. You have to crouch. You don't have to hold it.
How did it? How?
He saw you through boxes. Makes sense. You can use Obfuscate. You should do it anyways.
What's obfuscate?
Down in the bottom right circle thing,
Yeah.
that's your ability that you currently have. So if you scroll to Obfuscate. And then you press right click. You can't run, you can't run. No, you just click it once. You have to crouch. You have to crouch while using it. It's not high enough. Your ability, it's not high enough. Like me, like if you get that all the way up, you are completely overpowered. And when it's about to start to run out soon, so if it does, then you can just... And if you stand still like you are, it doesn't go down. So you can see how this is an awesome ability.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you. The survivors, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire. Now he's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that with shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vampire, so be ready. Go get him. Go get him.
Oops. Yeah, it's console.
Tilde.
So just mash.
Fisticuffs.
I know how to.
Yeah. And when you press Z, it'll take you. And holding tab is like.
Press it.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, that kind of disintegrate like that.
Yeah, well, that's what happens to vampires in this world.
Okay. So where do I go?
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Saban are going all out. Better head underground, avoid straight bullets. Go get the tire iron that shovelhead dropped. He ain't gonna need it.
F1. Okay. Suitcase 2 for range attack, there is ammo, and F3 is.
Yeah. Or you can just press 1, I think, right now. No? Okay, then press F1. And then there you go.
Okay. Oh, so.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tight. I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely precious.
Okay. Where am I going?
Through the door next to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't know he said anything if you hit him. Great.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Sorry. Combats, you can all beat dialogue.
So basically the text that they use tells you, like, if it's a persuasion, a seduction,
yeah,
intimidation.
Stop! You! Stop! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place. Look,
behind all of it.
I'm making $8.50 an hour watching car parts collect dust. I'm not about to take a bullet for this job. Yeah, okay.
So can I go now?
Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Okay.
Yeah, humanity.
I'll beat the shit out of this guy. In your position to perform a stealth kill, you can stealth kill them. Perform stealth kill, equip the weapon, and crouch, and then eat. Okay, so
stealth killing is extremely overpowered. Like, about your character does stealth like extremely well. If you get obfuscated up. No, you have to get up close to him, right behind him. Oh, you don't have to even equip that. He's not looking your way. Dude, every time you click it, it wastes blood.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay, how do I?
No, you get behind him, and then you'll see like the skull and crossbones. Like that. Well, I mean, you just gotta be behind him so you can grab him.
I was behind him.
Might not be that.
This door?
sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
You already told me about that.
No, now it's going to explain those powers that you have.
Oh.
That your class has.
Fail.
So this says your lockpicking skill is below 3. You only have 1. So blood buff increases like a whole bunch of stats up. So it also increases your lockpicking by 2. So it's extremely useful. Like all you need to do is get your lockpicking to 8 in this game, and then it's max.
I see.
Basically.
3 disciplines. Second side last is alright.
I don't know what aspects like the point of it is, but it like increases your stats.
Okay. Well, I'm using not that. Which one was it?
Aspects. Yeah.
No. Well, I already.
It increases your stats.
I get hit, like, afterwards.
Right.
That's weird.
Maybe it's because it's a
I
timer.
think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way. Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Yeah, this is Obfuscate. AKA the most useful ability you have.
Okay, so should I use it?
Yeah. And then you just sneak past it. The other useful ability is Veil of Madness. Which is that. That's what I just told you to do. I think.
So just use it in the same room.
Yeah. Then you can beat him or stealth kill. Or I think you have to stealth kill.
What, seriously?
Whatever it told you to do, I think you have to stealth kill. And the little thing is still there too. Yeah, or you could probably just run by him.
Oh, you have to be crouching and stuff.
Oh,
yeah?
Yeah. Unless you have, unless you're like full obfuscate or whatever, or 4th level. Then you don't even care, you just kill everything.
You can pick up an object with E and then throw it. Okay.
This ability that I've never, like...
Are you kidding me right now?
Yes. You don't even have to worry about it, you just use obfuscate.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's all about that meter on the top.
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Aw, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood. Yeah, they've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human. Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped. Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Revolver,
Yeah, crappy gun. Yeah, so I guess that's the real difference between melee combat and range combat in this game. Like, range combat works really well with everything, but then ranged works well with,
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, that. What?
Yeah, you have to wait for the thing.
Are you serious? What?
So it's the dog.
Okay.
You don't have to break them all.
Whatever.
And obviously, like, see, because it's all about, it's like an RPG.
Yes.
So, obviously, if you get your range stat up higher, then you're gonna be able to get more accurate with your pistol.
Yeah.
And headshots do
Man. Sir. Can I just grab that, please?
grab balls. Oh, that. That's why I think melee is probably better, but I use them both. It's possible to get both of them.
Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night. Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on. Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... ah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
Yes.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Not here. And it just teleports me.
Yes, you received experience points.
Okay.
Those are hard to come by. Not really.
So that's a game.
Yeah, you just finished the tutorial. Actually, guys, we'll stop it here. So join us in for part 2 where we actually start the